Welcome back to the Little Basement. Baseball cards, guys. Welcome back. We are back from the Shriners Card Show. The bag is unpacked. The backpack is unpacked, and we are ready to show you our pickups and some gifts. Woo! Long day, guys. We left about 4:45 in the AM, and we got back at 8 p.m. That's a lot of driving. That's a lot of card showing, but we do it for you. And for the cards, obviously. And we did wear our glasses up to the greater Boston area so we could see the cards. Without these, we cannot see the cards. So thank you to the boy who got these for me at Halloween. Boy, great job. It came in handy today. Let me see the cards. Just great. The only kind of cards I saw were Yankee cards. There you go. But now, to actually show you things we might need to see. Well, we had an amazing day at Shriners. Like I said, we got up there about 8:30, and we're hungry. I'm not going to lie, we're hungry. I'm going to tell you. We're going to start at the end. We go to the meet and greet after the show, and I get there, and I have approximately a 4-hour drive back. GPS had me at like 3 hours and 50 minutes because there was some traffic. And everybody's eating like brisket with like mac and cheese and like big, greasy, beautiful burgers and fries. And I'm like, I cannot eat that and get in a car and drive 4 hours and take a chance, if you know what I mean. Can't eat the brisket and the mac and cheese and get in the car for 4 hours. Not going to happen. Not in the basement, because we know we're smart. We don't take chances. We drive on an empty stomach. So the point is we are hungry. Look at that. We're a little shaky. We're hungry. We're starving, but we have food. The Yankee game, well, I wish. The Blue Jays game is about to start, and we're rooting for Donnie. Game 7, let's go, Donnie. Let's get Donnie a ring. Donnie needs a ring. Donnie needs a ring. We all know it. It's happening tonight. Had to go to Game 7. Donnie's got to bench coach his butt off tonight to get that ring. I knocked over some Pokemon cards. Don't tell anyone. So, we're back from Shriners. Can you tell we're hungry? And we just drove 4 hours? You might. But we started at the end, so let's start at the end. Let's start at the end again. We got a bunch of gifts from fellow YouTubers and commenters and great friends. And we want to show them off before we get to the pickups. Let's start here. Mark Hoyle. I met Mark Hoyle on the sales floor, and he gifted me some amazing memorabilia. Now, this is from the Anasaga Resort Hotel, and this is the 2019 Baseball Hall of Fame inductees: Harold Baines, Lee Smith, Roy Halladay, Edgar Martinez, Mike Messina, and Mariano Rivera. Mark told me he pilfered these pens from the hotel when he stayed there during the Hall of Fame weekend and gifted one to me. Thank you, Mark. And these are super cool. This is like the $800 a night hotel. When I go to Cooperstown, I stay in like, the Shady Motel. Although I usually drive back, but when I was a kid, we stayed at the Shady Motel. We did not stay here. This is the nice one on the lake. Fancy. Next up, Mark Hoyle, again with the ephemera. This is beautiful. This is from Yogi Berra's golf tournament in Montclair. And he has a friend who is friends with Yogi's daughter, I believe, he told me. And that is where this beautiful golf ball came from. It was focused and then it went away. There you go. The Yogi Berra Museum down there. And he also gifted me this amazing photo of, and I quote, Mr. Mark Hoyle, Red Sox great, Elston Howard. I believe he's a Yankee great, Mark. But we will take the beautiful photo of Elston catching, spring training photo. That is amazing. And we will be happy to put that into the collection. Thank you so much, Mr. Hoyle. What is next? We ran into Steve. Steve, Yank Fan 58, one of our commenters, who I've never met. And he approached me on the sales floor. And we talk in the comments all the time, but I'd never met him before. And he knows that we are short some 86 Fleer Yankees. And he gifted me some beautiful 86 Fleer Yankees, a Gator, the Brian Fisher, Donnie Baller, Phil Necro, excellent, and Dave Winfield. A couple Hall of Famers in there. And those will fill the holes of our 86 Fleers that we were missing. And thank you so much, Steve. Much appreciated. Steve also told me he got the Stewart's panel. We collect very similar ways. We are Donnie collectors and Yankee collectors. Next up, let's go with Jake. Jake from Waxpack Wisdom. This is super cool and too much. Thank you, Jake. This is a Mariano Rivera Upper Deck. And that is a game-used authenticated ball. And this is from the 2000 World Series game-used ball, Major League Baseball. Of course it is. Look at the back of that bad boy. And that is super awesome. A beautiful Mo. I believe he told me this was pack pulled. And he said he didn't need it in his collection. Come on, Jake. Who doesn't need a Mariano? Speaking of, who doesn't need a Mariano? The next gift we have was from Alan, Boston fan. Boston fan. He told me, when he handed me this, we need some Poppy in the basement. So we have some Poppy in the basement, and it's a gift. So we can't burn it. We must keep the Poppy in the 63 tops. And we got a nice stack of Yankee stickers here. And these are super cool. These are 82s, I think. And I don't have a lot of these. I have a few, but I don't have this Reggie. I know that. The shiny gold Dave Winfield All-Star. That is amazing. Who needs Prism? We got these. We had shiny cards. This is the 81 AL Championship Series against the A's. Victory is ours. They lost the next one. They lost to the Dodgers. That's super cool. What do we got here? Jerry Mumphrey. Mumphrey in the basement. We love Jerry Mumphrey in the basement. Willie Randolph. What do we got? Rick Cerrone. We got a Goose Gossage. We got Greg Nettles. Tommy John. The base, Dave Winfield. Base. Looking great. And the Gossage All-Star. These are super cool. Needed all of those. Thank you so much to Alan, Boston fan. Boston fans and Yankee fans can come together in Boston. It can happen. I promise. Last gift, I think. Yep. Dan. Dan's Vintage Baseball PC. And of the For Collectors fame, Dan brought me some 78 Burger Kings. He knows I was trying to complete the 78 Burger Kings. He said, hey, I have some for you. Don't you worry about picking them up. And there's the Billy. Dan is too much, but I greatly appreciate it. Cliff Johnson with the Brute sign. Figueroa. Dickie Tidrow. We never stopped buying Dickie Tidrows and Don Gullets in the basement. Although we didn't pay for these. Thank you, Dan. These are super sharp, too. Sparky Lyle. Raleigh Eastwick. I'm not sure that card is in 78 tops. It is in the Burger King. There's Chambliss, one of my favorite Willie Randolph cards of all time, the 78 with the All-Star Shield. Bucky Dent, Bucky Evan Dent. There you go. We were in Boston. There's Bucky. Jim Spencer. Fred Stanley, the Chicken. Lou Piniella. Roy White. Thank you so much, Dan. This is perfect. These will go right into their home in the boxes behind the 78 tops and Paul Blair. And these are actually super, super nice, Dan. They really are. 78 Burger Kings. Let's check the numbers. Yep, they're Burger Kings. Super appreciative. Thank you, Dan. Now, pickups. Let's start here. Okay, here you go. 2 bags of tall card sleeves for $1 each. Needed them. Needed them. Have some short ones that need to come out and be replaced by tall ones, and that will finish the job. Then we did buy a big stack. I'm not going to go through them. I won't do it to you. I told you it was a line. First off, we got, from this same guy, we got our 83 Fleer checklist, Yankees. Now, the Yankees are in the back, and we get no logo because the Padres are on the front. But it's part of the team set, in my opinion. So we needed that one, the last Fleer checklist that we had missed. Complete. Then we got a stack of 84 tops from a 10-cent box. Guy had 84 tops in there. There's a couple in here that were sleeved, which is very frustrating. I didn't count them yet, but it's a good stack. We got it like 10 bucks, maybe. I think it was 10 bucks. But Seaver was 50 cents. Come on! Look at this. I got to pay 25 cents for that one? Well, it's got Gossage. We'll take it. Eckersley was a quarter? Not feeling it. Not feeling it. But you get the general idea. We got a Pete Rose, Fernando, Dale Murphy, Jack Morris, Tony Perez, Gary Carter. You get the idea. 84 tops, big stack for the set. I didn't count them up yet, but I know it's not complete yet. We still got a little bit to go. I know I didn't get them all. I didn't get them all. What's next? From Shriners. All right, these are some dirty top loaders, too. So this guy had the Quaker with Donnie, still sealed, in the package, right out of the granola box. Had to buy it. I think we paid 10 bucks for this whole stack here. Had to buy it. Now this card, I may have just shown it or I bought it. I don't remember. Because I was just looking on eBay. I saw this card. I was like, oh, I don't have that card. And I don't remember if I bought it. It's the Sunoco, Donnie, and Yogi Berra. But it was sitting in the box, so I grabbed it. But it might be sitting over there because I think I might have bought it on eBay. But the Yogi Berra, Don Mattingly, Coca-Cola, Sunoco, and Gasoline. That card is super cool. It was there. I grabbed it. This one I don't believe I have. This is awesome. This is in the Dirty Top Loader. 2000 World Series champion New York Yankee team card. Don't have that one. Another team card for the collection. And had to buy the Nick Johnson. Nick Johnson rookie. There you go. Another Nick in the collection. As we start to slowly fill some holes. Now here's another Donnie I may have. I'm confused by the stash, guys. Tell me about the stash. What is he doing with the stash? But this is the hold please. Hold. Cooperstown collection 04. So I probably don't have it because it's not playing days. I didn't even look at it. Because I saw it was 95 in the stats, but this is 04 non-playing days. So that's pretty cool though. With the skyline in the background, had to grab that one. And then last we found this Bernie in that box. A Bowman's Best Bernie. Shiny Bernie. Had to grab that one. A little short stack from that guy. Beautiful Bernie. Burn, baby, burn. There you go. The haul keeps coming, guys. Now, this guy had a case, and it was all 53 and 54 tops, and it said $5 to $8. So I zipped through, and I looked for some commons that I needed. I pulled 6 out, and then 3 of them were not quite to stand. They were miscolored. They looked like they were standing or something. They just weren't good enough, even for $5 to $8. So I pulled 3 out, and I said, 15. And he said, 20. I said, well, it says $5 to $8. It's only 3, so 18. And he said, 20. Come on. He threw his hands up. I said, 18. Fine. 18. But we had a Johnny Sane, 53 tops. Beautiful card of Johnny. Pray for rain. Beautiful Gil McDougall, 53. Loving that one for $6 or whatever we paid. Can't beat that one for $6. And finally, Tom Morgan. Tom on the 53 tops. We'll take it. We'll take them all. Next up, these were a little more expensive. These are from Binder Guy. But this completes the 55 tops. Team set, I believe. And these are very nice examples. And most of my 55s, my Rizzuto's a high grade. My Barra is really beautiful. So these are in decent shape. So I kept them kind of all in the same vein, at least, for this team set. We got a beautiful Hank Bauer. Nice and sharp. We paid up for this one a little bit. A little bit. For the Hank, high number. 55 tops. And the Johnny Sane. Johnny Sane again. In his 55 tops glory. Same thing, high number. And for 55 tops. And pretty sharp. So that completes 55 tops team set. Why? because there's no Billy Martin, there's no Mickey Mantle, there's no Whitey Ford. It's the easiest one. It's the easiest one to complete. And we did. Finally, if you remember a while back, from the last Shriners, a year ago actually, to the day maybe, there was a guy who had a crazy box and it was all top loaders. And we got our Mariano Rivera rookie card from him. And he had, there's like comic cards in there, like your top loaded 5-row with like comic cards in it. And so I was there again. I ran up over there, went through his boxes, and I was talking to him. And he says, yeah, you know, I don't really deal. And I didn't really talk as much last time and get this in depth. And I'm not a dealer, I'm a collector, but I come out for this, for the Shriners. And he said, everything in this box are my doubles. Everything in that box I have more of. I have a better one at home. These are my doubles or more. And I was going through, and he had like, still had like 3 of those Marianos in there, where he had like 6 or 8 last time. And I found a few more cards from him. Like he had 2 Whitey Ford rookies in there, like stuff like that, like in top loaders, just in a monster box. And he said, don't worry about stickers. We'll talk about price because, like I said, they're all doubles. I'm not a dealer. I'm just pushing off some cards I have. So we got from him the Top Series 2 Mantle checklist, which we now have, and that is pretty darn sharp. And the Bobby Mercer 66 rookie, and we needed that to complete our Bobby. I think that completes the Bobby Mercer run, and we needed the 66 rookie. We have this 67 rookie Stars card, but we needed the 76 true Bobby Mercer rookie with Dooley Womack. I got both of these cards from this guy for 30 bucks. These cards are sharp. I'm not going to lie. That one's stickered 10. And this was stickered 35. I got them both for 30 bucks. And that is a sharp Bobby Mercer rookie. And that is a beautiful Mickey checklist. And that is good deals. Good deals of Shriners. Second to last, one more after this. We went to the guys in the back row. All the guys everybody talks about if you go to Shriners. There's guys in the back. And they got all the weird memorabilia and the programs and the this and the knickknacks and all the stuff. And this guy had a stack of autos, Yankee autos. I'm not sure exactly what these are. But we picked up this Casey Stengel autograph. It looks like a team photo card, but it's on like paper. It appears to be like a team photo card, but it's definitely paper. It's not like cardboardy. It's definitely paper. Luckily it fits in a 5x7. I had a 5x7 when I got home. I threw it in. And there's a beautiful Casey auto. And it has a Beckett authentication. So I scanned the code. It went through to this Casey auto. He told me he got it done like last year. So there's a little ballpoint pen Casey auto on a piece of paper with a picture of him. And that is super cool. I've always wanted a Casey Stengel auto. And that fit the bill for 65 bucks. I'll take it every time. That is beautiful. And like I said before, I like some autos, but I don't need tons of autos. But I like certain guys I want some representation of. And Casey was one of those guys. And so is this next guy. This next guy is a big boy. Now this card is not the finest card in all the land. I'm not going to lie. I checked it out. I checked out the auto. And I decided to go for it. It comes with authentication. And we went for it in the basement. Based on the auto, based on the card, and based on the way it was written. We picked up a 1962 Roger Maris, wins it in the 9th with a ballpoint auto. Now this card has seen better days. It is creased. There's a crease in the middle. I don't know what you can see. There's some scratching on it. This card was signed and well loved, and I'm touching it. Now, this card was held by Roger Maris, and he signed his name on it. Now I'm holding it. Can you beat that? It does have a JSA certification. I checked it out. It's legit. Supposedly. It's legit. I got this from Brian Deck, the great vintage dealer, who I trust. He's a great dude. There's his card, Brian Deck. There you go. Let's give him some QR code love for Brian. Venice Sports Card Shows. I believe Jake also bought a card from Brian. There's his card. And I think I've never graded a card. We have the authentication. It has the stamp. It has the raised watermark, the whole bit. We got it from a legitimate dealer. But I feel like I may want to actually authenticate this and slab it. I think the card is literally a 1. If not, it's probably a 1. It's not authentic. It'll get a 1. But that ballpoint auto written right across the perfect sweet spot. Can't beat it. So that is my lifelong Roger Maris auto. That's the only one I'll ever need on a vintage baseball card in ballpoint pen. My big pickup of the trip. There you go. I guess I can put it back in here. So that's what we got. Whew. Hungry. Time to eat. Next week. One more time. Speaking of card shows, next week we are going to be at the baseball card show. That's right, a card show for veterans. Cards for a Cause at All Sport in Fishkill. All Sport in Fishkill, hosted by our friend Mike Bokar. I believe Sammy Thunder told me today he's going to be there. All proceeds are going to the veterans. $3 to get in for the veterans. Hosted by Mike, our guy Mike from Bocards. There's his card. There's his QR code. Check out Mike's eBay store. Thousands of cards. All kinds of stuff on there. Check out Mike. And check out the Cards for a Cause at All Sports in Fishkill. November 8th. $3. Let's go. Let's go support the veterans. Let's go to Mike's show and let's buy some baseball cards. All right, guys. That is my Shriners pickups. I think I did all right. I think we did all right. Hold on. Hold, please. Autograph day in the basement. There you go. You all have a great one.